Hey, Roadrunner fans, this is Brian Rowan here, Executive Director of Athletics, and welcome to our podcast in the Chaparral, joined by our favorite guest, Mr. Gus Ostrom. Gus, welcome back to the show.
Glad to be back. It's been a busy week.
Sure has so many positive things going on in Roadrunner Athletics. You're a big part of it. Gus, we just finished our Hall of Fame induction. Close to 70 members of our Hall of Fame now. You were there. It was a special night for the Roadrunners. We recognized the best of the best. 30 national titles here, Natica Cups for the best overall program, CINJ Cups 14 in a row for the best in the state, and the best of the best were honored at Adelphia's at a great ceremony.
Yeah, I tell you what, it was just a spectacular night. Great speeches by all 7 individual honorees plus the teams. Best part of the night, in my opinion, Christina Morgan, retelling her inspirational story in softball from the 2012 season. It was just phenomenal.
Back-to-back national championships. Tina pitches both games. In between, she's closes out the first championship, loses eyesight in one eye due to a crazy work accident. Comes back. We all watched her rehabilitation process. Pitches again and wins back-to-back national titles. And delivers a game-winning hit.
Just determined, and she's a very quiet person, but she's determined, and she got it done, and she continues to in life.
It was a beautiful story, and that closed out the night. Great to see so many alumni. Sold-out event. All the information is on rcroadrunners.com. Congrats to all of our Hall of Famers. Thank you to the sponsors that helped us make it a great night, too. Make sure you check that out on our website. Gus, coming up this week, one big event on the schedule. We got a doubleheader at home Tuesday night, 5 and 7, women at 5, men at 7. We face our sister school, the Dukes from Cumberland.
Yeah, big night, no doubt about it. Now, on the women's side, they've been playing very well. They have come back from a couple of injuries now, so they're healthier. So I expect of course, the women to just have a phenomenal game. And the men are improving. It's been a little bit of a long process, but they're improving each game, and hopefully we'll give it a good ride there against our sister school.
Absolutely. So we want you to turn out. Let's make that a great night, great atmosphere in the Roadrunner Athletic Center. Need some fans to come out and really support the teams, push us over the top. Gus, let's talk about Roadrunner Wrestling. Okay, it's been a big success story, big-time turnaround. We recognized 7 of their student athletes as top GPA in our program at our recent Student Athlete Advisory Committee breakfast. So not only on the mat, also in the classroom, this team's doing well. Give us a little recap. They're off this weekend for the holidays, and then they come back on December 8th at Centenary Bob Quaid Open. 2 tournaments coming up, but they're off to a really strong start.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, they have 8 wins in the early part of the season. Just a phenomenal start. Lightweights, middleweights, all throughout the lineup. They are strong. And Coach Antonelli has depth everywhere you look. Now, in the top, the heavier weights, middleweights and up, they really are strong. Dylan Fisher leads the way, returnee from last year, All-American. We also have Curtis Thomas, a freshman, who's been doing very, very well. And Tyler Bayer coming back from last year as well. He's just been phenomenal. It's just an impressive lineup. I don't know what else to say. Coach Antonelli has been great.
He has been great. Great pickup for our program. He's making an impact on campus, too, with just his approach, the way he goes about such professionalism, which has been great. Don't get ahead of ourselves. Fisher 1 match away from All-American last year.
Okay.
Shooting for that as a goal this year, or maybe being a national individual, national champ. That would be great. I want to mention Nick DiGiacomo. He's been tremendous at 125 pounds. Really impressed with the freshman from Timber Creek High School. John Fountain the other day on the other end of the spectrum. John Fountain, who's a sophomore heavyweight, got a pin to close out a big win over Gettysburg. Really impressive. So 2 big tournaments coming up. Bob Quaid on December 8th, I believe. Then the following week, the very prestigious Long Island Open, where we'll see our friends from Nassau for the first time this year.
Yeah, they did well in both those meets last year, too. And a lot of the current group of kids were there last year, and we have just some amazing freshmen, as you just pointed out. So, expect this success to continue.
Yeah, among those, you mentioned Curtis Thomas, C.J. Mazzarelli from Delsea High School. Coach Antonelli mentioned him as a guy that has improved every day that they've been in the room, and he's really had a great start to the season, too. So, fans, some really good things on our website right now. We remind you to go to rcroadrunners.com, follow us on social media at rcroadrunners across all those platforms, and thank you to our media team that puts together the Chaparral for us and so many great things. Look for some good stuff coming your way from them. Big game next week. We need you in the Roadrunner Athletic Center Tuesday night. We take on our friends from Cumberland County, the Dukes, and it'll be a big contest. See you next time on In the Chaparral.
As always, go Roadrunners, go media team.